50 Cent's first and most notorious hip-hop feud began with Ja Rule and Murder Inc. in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson's rise from the streets of Queens to mainstream success collided with Ja Rule's already established presence. A dispute initially sparked over street-level incidents and perceived disrespect escalated into a full-scale industry war.
I'm in a club, and I see the nigga, I'm like, hey, what's up? You know, I'm chilling with, he see me kicking it with the nigga that robbed him, and he feel like, oh shit, I shouldn't speak to this dude, because I know the kid robbed him, but I know this kid, I grew up with him. The people that are involved in the business aspect are bitches. Like, these niggas don't got no hood in them.
50 Cent released early diss tracks like Your Life's on the Line and Wankster, directly challenging Ja Rule's credibility and street authenticity. Ja Rule hit back with tracks like Loose Change, aimed at 50 Cent, Eminem, Dr. Dre, and others. Physical altercations occurred, and during one notable incident at the Hit Factory in 2000, 50 Cent was wounded.
They come close this door. They in there, they just let them close the door. My gun is in the jacket in that room. So we gotta go through the strapping on this side. The boy gets stabbed in the chest, the DJ. Cool, at this time I ain't got no money, I'm not paying him. How am I supposed to control what he does after that? He's looking at it like it's payday. Oh, they're gonna pay for it. They feeling like I'm supposed, like I'm doing it. Like I'm telling them to do that. So you know how the old heads deal with that. You know what I mean? So that's why the whole situation was bugged out. But they got my fucking pistol in the other room, sitting there. I'm not gonna go after these niggas done ran down. I can't even get my pistol. I want to shoot a nigga going down the steps.
If that pistol was in that
it would have been alright if I did that. It would have been self-defense still.
Over the next decade, the feud dominated hip-hop through diss tracks, press appearances, subliminal shots at award shows, and constant social media taunts. Even as both artists evolved, the animosity continued in various forms, including a viral moment when 50 Cent reportedly bought hundreds of discounted front-row tickets to a Ja Rule concert and left them empty to embarrass him.
Hey, this is quite
I bought like the first 4 rows in this concert.
You bought the first 4 rows in this concert?
Yeah, they was like on Groupon for $15. It wasn't a big deal. Sister and stuff, and I said, yo, they put concert tickets in? And I looked, and his tickets was there. I was like, how much are the tickets? $15. I said, okay, give me the first 4 rows.
The beef smoldered for years, with occasional reignitions on social platforms into the late 2010s.
Furthermore, stamping the fact that 50 didn't write shit for me, he wrote for himself. Right.
You
know what I'm saying?
In the middle of the whole 50 Cent G-Unit beef, you and your homies actually went out to his house in Connecticut?
For sure.
After signing to 50 Cent's G-Unit and helping launch the game's debut, the documentary, the relationship quickly deteriorated. 50 felt betrayed when the game refused to fully stand with G-Unit in its escalating feuds with other rappers and instead pursued his own alliances. Differences over credit for hits, loyalty, and public stances created massive tension. Their disputes spilled into public feuds, diss records, memorable radio show confrontations, and even violence involving entourages at a Hot 97 studio.
Were you there with 50 when all this was occurring?
I was there.
Okay. That was the reason why rappers can't go and do freestyles at Hot 97 anymore.
Shot 9, we was Shot 9-7.
Right.
You know, we was banned from Summer Jam, Shot 9.
All that.
We had to go to the other radio station. Shout to Hot 97.
Yep.
Not Shot 97. You know, but yeah, that was cool.
Yep. And then, essentially, that set up a beef between Game and G-Unit that went on for years and years and never really got resolved.
The Game left G-Unit, embarked on his own path, and took personal shots at 50 Cent and G-Unit in songs like My Bitch, which mixed insults with bravado. Though they briefly attempted public peace talks, the feud remained a defining example of disloyalty and label rivalry in hip-hop. During the peak of his conflict with Ja Rule, 50 Cent also targeted other New York rappers aligned with Murder Inc. Fat Joe, having collaborated with Ja Rule and Jadakiss on the track New York, became a target. 50 Cent's diss track, Piggy Bank, took aim at Joe and others, igniting a public battle filled with media exchanges, provocative award show comments, and lyrical salvos that fans remember vividly. Years later, both acknowledged the intensity of the feud and eventually reconciled, reflecting that much of it stemmed from competitive energy within the industry. In 2008-2009, 50 Cent clashed publicly with Rick Ross following an exchange of looks at the BET Awards.
Everybody at the BET Awards saw me. I don't even remember seeing this nigga. The illest shit is, I don't even remember like in passing. Like you so unimportant that I don't even remember walking past the nigga or f your life up. Rick Ross, I'ma f your life up. For fun.
Ross dropped lines in mafia music that seemed to diss 50 Cent, prompting a series of responses from 50 Cent, including the cartoon-styled Officer Ricky and aggressive social media posts exposing Ross's past as a correctional officer. The revelations circulated widely and became a defining moment of the beef. Ross responded through his own music and visuals, including diss tracks and imagery that escalated the rivalry.
Hey, and 50. You boring me. I might need to get at Eminem now.
Mock funeral visuals, viral videos, and relentless online trolling made this one of the most talked about beefs of the era. While the feud cooled at times, its cultural imprint remains significant. One of the longest-running and most media-covered conflicts in 50 Cent's career is his rivalry with Sean Diddy Combs. Originating in the early 2000s over industry tensions and business disputes, the conflict escalated publicly with 50 Cent's diss track, The Bomb, which alleged Diddy had knowledge surrounding the notorious B.I.G.'s murder. Over the years, 50 continued taking shots at Diddy's music, business ventures, and personal brand through interviews and social media.
But that was,
get away with white
you know, that's
face
obviously doing chopping. They cut the same outfit.
yeah,
It's
true.
in public.
Yeah, that's
Oh, let me get away from him. Because it was like, he was like, yo, no, you hot now. Now we gotta hang out now. Like, you know, like hang out. Yeah. He said, I don't know, maybe I take you shopping and I get you some flash and you can give me the hood shit. And I was looking and I was like, let me just move away from him because I'm
like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me
While
and you.
Diddy often deflected or denied any animosity.
Did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see
Y'all
it,
can't
man.
see that he loves me.
But see,
you really, hold on, you really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time.
In recent years, 50 Cent produced the documentary Sean Combs: The Reckoning, further solidifying his public critique of Diddy's legacy and alleged conduct. This rivalry spans music, business, media, and public image. While not always a direct rivalry, 50 Cent's relationship with Jay-Z has included moments of tension related to industry positioning, recognition, and influence. Comments in interviews about collaboration opportunities, scheduling decisions, and high-profile events fueled narratives of friction in the press. Rather than an outright war, these moments reflect the competitive dynamics among hip-hop's elite and contribute to the broader pattern of 50's conflicts over respect and dominance within the culture. 50's feud with Ja Rule also pulled in associates, including Jadakiss and others tied to rival alliances. Jadakiss responded to Piggy Bank with Checkmate, a diss track that defended his status and demonstrated how beefs often expand beyond the original participants. Members of G-Unit, including Lloyd Banks and Tony Yayo, added to the conflict with their own records and public statements, intensifying the larger network of rivalries. Early rumors surrounding Nas's industry positioning and perceived ties to Murder Inc. created friction with 50 Cent, despite previous professional overlap and mutual respect. Misunderstandings and questions of loyalty led to a cooling of their relationship, reflected more in interviews and commentary than direct diss records. This situation highlighted how alliances and perception alone constrain relationships in hip-hop. Across all these conflicts, recurring themes emerge: loyalty versus disloyalty, the amplification power of media and social platforms, and the overlap of personal rivalry with business strategy. 50 Cent frequently weaponized public perception, personal history, and viral moments to gain leverage, producing diss tracks and narratives that became embedded in hip-hop lore. These beefs shaped both his career trajectory and his public persona. In more recent years, 50 Cent has reflected on some of these conflicts, acknowledging that certain beefs may have been a waste of time, while still recognizing the competitive environment that fueled them. Today, his legacy extends beyond music into business, film, and television, but the echoes of his historic rivalries remain a lasting part of hip-hop history and fan memory.